Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Oh, hey, man.
That's too much.
Okay, all right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
To another
episode
of the Side Project Podcast.
Slash Chronicles slash
Dude, I don't know what
Chaz
this
the
is.
slashes
Why did I
like
start
that.
doing that? You know what? No, there was an episode where there was a
I think they
reason.
call it Tourette's.
Maybe was it Michael Jackson or something? And we were like, there was an episode where that originated where I was like, and we were doing that. I don't remember what it was, dude. It's been so many episodes, dude. Episode, what is this? 48?
Again, I think it's your Tourette's.
48, dude.
Yeah.
48. We are creeping up. It's a little low.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a little low. Everybody that watches the show or listens, they already know what's about to happen. It's the mic check time. And it flashes across the screen. Mic check time.
That could be a new
Check.
clip.
Check. Check.
Skip the dope fan art. Let's just do mic checks.
I know, right?
Live during
Check,
the episode.
check. Wait. Check.
There we go.
Check.
We're good.
Mic check. There we go. Yeah, 48 episodes, dude. We are creeping up on 50
50th
episodes, man. 50 episodes of the Side Project Podcast. And then after the 50th episode, our
We're gonna do our
51st
year
episode is the year anniversary
episode.
episode, man.
It's going to be so exciting, dude.
Oh, man. Hey, real quick, I'm going to put this out now. You know what I mean? Get a little ahead of things here. For our year anniversary, we're planning a little something. I don't want to speak on it too much in case it doesn't come to fruition. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, awesomely amazing, like holy shit, everyone's going to freak out. We do have a crazy giveaway, though. We're also working out the logistics of that. But we are going to do like a little thing where we're hoping to get a couple people together for the year anniversary episode. And if any of our other previous guests see this, or previous cosplays of the week, or fans of the show, listeners of the show, viewers of the show, anybody that supports the show, if you want to, if you have anything that you want to say to us or say about the show or anything like that, feel free to send in a voice memo to our DMs. And we'll play them on the year anniversary show.
Also, though, be specific on that if you do not want to have your name put out there. Because I know sometimes people just
want their
stuff.
Instagram name or something. They don't want their full name, you know?
Yeah.
So just be specific on what you do and don't want. Or if you don't want to send in a voice thing and you want to just write a little something, we'll still screenshot it, put it on the show.
Caption,
and we really appreciate that. We're trying to do something where we get you guys more involved in stuff.
A very interactive
Yeah,
episode.
we want to be a little bit more interactive. And I mean, not even just for that episode. As a whole, you see us getting a little bit more interactive and including people more in our shows. And we did do a poll, and there was a decent amount of people that said they wanted more guests. Gaming was a topic that
definitely
won.
we're working on.
Yeah. But more guests and stuff like that. I believe we spoke about this a little bit before one time. But
cosplayers as well.
Cosplayers, guests, and prop makers.
We're gonna kick off our year anniversary with a lot of good things in the works. Mainly because I'm doing all the work, and Chaz is kind of like, I don't know about that.
We got a lot of cool things. A lot of good guests that are lined up. Unfortunately, I had a couple cosplayers that were lined up for some Blizzard stuff that weren't able to make it, and now we have to like figure some things out. But we planning on having more cosplayers as guests on the show, more prop makers as guests on the show, and we would just love for you guys to be on the show as well, included in the show, voice memos. So hit the DM, send voice memos on whatever it may be as well too.
Or
we're trying to get you guys more
topic
included.
Suggestions. That would actually be pretty dope because like I think Hazard Gaming did that before.
Dad Can Game. Dad Can Game's done it
before.
Shout out to Dad Can Game, man. Dad Can Game. I was gonna call him Dad like you did that one time. You know, Daddy. You
know you're now gonna have to make a clip of just that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it too.
Yeah. Tag him in it.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to holding like a little baby bottle or something.
Daddy. Or we're gonna have to get a picture of Jordan and I have to Photoshop you and me and him cradling us.
Hey, his new twins, right? His little twins and stuff. Shout out to
Dad Can Game, man, because you are one of the. I don't want to make this a thing just about Dad Can Game because there's so many. I'm not singling anybody out, but as of late, Dad Can Game has been super supportive of the show. He's been on the show in a couple different ways. And we thank you, man. You've been really supportive lately and shooting us ideas and topics and things you want to converse with us about, and that's awesome, dude. And there's a list of other people as well, so it's not to single anybody out. You know something we haven't talked about for a while, dude? You know, there's a couple reasons though. Once again, I'm worried about Venom. I don't know if everybody can see we got Venom over here. And I don't want to. I keep hitting him, man. Mario Kart Tour is trying to tell me some information. Relax, Mario Kart Tour. It's the first anniversary of the tour. Wow. Oh, Mario Kart Tour celebrating things here as well.
Not as big as our year anniversary is going to be.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we're, well, you know, Mario Kart Tour, us, you know what I mean? It's, you know what I'm saying? But no, man, since like everything going on in the world, the state of the world right now, movies are, you know, being pushed back left and right. You're not going to theaters often anymore. A lot of things are releasing to like streaming services, which is great, by the way, which I have a whole other episode talking about that.
It's
because
a great streaming, it's a great time for streaming services or streaming companies that want to start 100%, coming up.
Yeah. Something that is not happening a lot, like I said, are movies and everything, and things are going straight to streaming. But something that's not going straight to streaming are like Disney shows and Marvel shows besides Mulan and stuff like that. And it should. I think they should do that more. But we have a lot of news right now. A lot of like news coming out as shows are in production, starting to film again. And Marvel, we haven't got to talk about them. As you guys know, if you stuck around since the beginning, we're huge on Marvel. And like the beginning of Side Project was a lot of Marvel, a lot of MCU, because when we started, Marvel was still dominating the box office and everything a lot.
Yes, 100%.
But lots of news right now surrounding WandaVision, lots of news surrounding Doctor Strange, as well as Spider-Man, and the mouthful Sony's universe of Marvel characters. I think that's what they're calling it. Yeah. Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. That's such a long cinematic name, Sony. Yeah.
Good job on that.
That's a fucking mouthful, dude.
You know what? I think they got together with the creative directors. Like, and I know it's like an opposite company, but with Microsoft and Xbox, because you know they have such genius names.
Let's figure out the worst names for all of our products. I don't know if it's Sony's universe of Marvel characters or Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. Either way, it's too fucking much, dude.
Too long of a name. Yeah, it's gonna be a tongue twister for sure.
Yeah. Let's talk crossovers here to start this conversation, man. So Sony has stated that they're still very much so interested in crossing over their Marvel properties, such as Venom, into future MCU projects.
Nice.
Which we kind of already know that was projected to happen. Again, with everything going on in the world,
which the whole
lots
Carnage
of things got
situation
halted.
got put on hold. Yeah,
the whole what?
The Carnage situation.
Oh yeah, Venom was supposed to be out already.
Yeah, that's
Let There Be Carnage was supposed to be out already. We would have been able to see Carnage right now, and probably Easter eggs of whatever's happening, you know, with Spidey and the crossover. Yeah. We would have got that right now.
And that's that's honestly what I genuinely miss about not even so much going to the movies, but watching Marvel movies in general. Is that there was a lot of, like you said, Easter eggs, right?
And like,
so like we would
to the fans.
We would either get like flashbacks explaining why certain things happen with a movie clip, right?
Yeah.
Or we would get like a foreshadowing into what's going to happen in the future.
What could possibly happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for taking that away, Marvel.
According to some reports, they wanted to do this. They're not even like shying away from the truth. For us, we want it because we're all fans and we want all these things to come together. I know me as a big Marvel fan and as a big MCU fan, I want Sony to just give up the rights. I want everything to go back to Marvel Disney. They're the only ones left. Like Marvel's finally got Marvel Disney, however you want to, word it. It's finally got the Fox
Fox Studios,
the Fox properties back, Fantastic Four and XMen, and the only ones that's left is Sony. They even got the Hulk properties back, the rights. There we go, the Hulk rights back from Universal, and they own the rights to the Hulk now. Big. So if they wanted to, they could do a Hulk solo movie now. That was one of the things stopping them from doing a Hulk solo movie.
Maybe Sony's, in a sense, business-wise, being smart of saying, "Hey, we'll collab with you," because they still want some of that money.
They want the majority of the money. They don't want to take a buyout, I don't think. Yeah. But they straight out, rumors. I guess they didn't straight out say it, but the rumors, some insider reports are saying that they straight out want this to happen so that they can boost their own SUMC. That's what I'm calling it. Sony Universal. What is it? Sony's universe of Marvel characters. See, it's such a mouthful that I already forgot. Yeah. So we're just gonna call it SUMC.
You know the issue I see with that happening already is just like, for obviously you're a big fan, right?
Yeah.
You would pretty much you would know details and all kind of stuff and backstories on people, Captain America, whoever, right?
Most. So,
for the most part,
I'm decent. Yeah, I'm decent.
So
I'm decently good with it.
The
Not
person
to toot my own horn.
who's just a casual fan is gonna start getting confused with like Sony's
we've talked
Marvel
about
stuff
this before,
and Marvel's Marvel stuff.
I guess it's a good thing then. The best thing that we're gonna get as fans, like me, like I said, I want Marvel movies to own everything. The best that we're gonna get with it is these crossovers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Sony going, all right, cool, and then Marvel Disney playing along with it. That's the best we're gonna
Sony's
get.
Also been proven to play hardball. Okay, we're gonna pitch this idea for this movie. We're gonna bring over this character. We're gonna let Marvel put their touch on it, right? But Marvel's also a big studio, so they're gonna kind of be like, well, hold up, we kind of want to take it this direction. So is that gonna hopefully not
there was one thing where,
for
instance, like there was something I was watching another video and they said something about something like that where Sony has an idea. And then Kevin Feige
has another.
Will come in and be like, you know what? I think the better way to do this is such and such and blah blah blah. I don't think it'll resonate with the fans and da 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 and blah 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 blah.
And being that
I trust Kevin Feige way more than I trust anybody at fucking Sony. I'll tell you that right now. But reports say that they wanted that to boost their own SUMC, and there's reports that suggest at one point they were even hoping for apparently Captain America to help set up the Sinister Six, which makes no sense. Which once again,
and you see why we're already running into issues before this is even kicked off.
Yes, dude. And once again, which just validates my feelings against Sony
on the show.
Yeah,
if anybody
seriously.
wants to donate
real quick,
a
we need to get a guy that just sits there and goes, "Is that a word? Is that a word? Yeah, that's a word. That's a word. All right, it's
word
confirmed.
Hey, that's gonna be a new fucking clip. Besides like mic check and correct and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, pause the show.
Hold on. Word check. Is that a word?
Roger, is that? Yeah.
It is a word. Okay, we're good to go.
We're gonna get Father Time on our show.
Yes.
Tony, right?
Yes.
And then we're gonna get like his younger brother Roger on there, and we're just gonna have him fact check different shit, right?
Yep. Have a dude word check and then a definition check.
Yes.
Is it a word? Yep. All right. Give me the definition. All right. Yeah, I used it correctly. We're good to go.
Can I get a line?
Captain America to help set up the Sinister Six. Sony. What comics were you reading? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What the fuck does Captain America have to do with the Sinister Six? Now, if there's anybody out there that can correct me, I'm pretty damn sure that Captain America has nothing to do with the Sinister Six. Like, that just worries me once again that Sony doesn't know what they're doing, dude.
Are they just trying to grab like a big player, big name because of everything that Marvel has already set up and use that kind of as their way in?
I understand in the sense like not everything always follows the comics. Like even Marvel changes certain things. They change genders, they change race, they change backstories a little bit. They change certain things to fit more like time, you know what I mean? Eras and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do get that. But something like that, what does Captain America have to do with Sinister Six, you know? But then I guess some people, the rebuttal may be, if you're for or interested in something like that, may be like, such as what Marvel did by making like Tony Stark, Peter's kind of like father figure.
Well, he was,
you know?
yeah.
In the MCU, in this version, like he really played a extreme pivotal role in who Spider-Man is right now.
And who
Whereas some people may say Spidey's got the intelligence to kind of do a lot of that on his own. Whereas the Spidey we're seeing in the MCU kind of relied on Tony more.
Which he does. He's very intelligent. Even before the little spider bite and he became Spider-Man, he was always a smart kid, right? So there's no doubt about that. But just like with anything else, you sometimes need not necessarily like a father figure, but somebody kind of a mentor, and that's what kind of Tony Stark did and provided for him.
And he's filling the Uncle Ben role.
He started that with like making him a suit, talking to him, trying to get him to engage and stuff like that, and actually being involved with the Avengers and all that kind of stuff. So it's exciting for sure, and he is smart to do a lot of that stuff on his own. But maybe some of the stuff he wasn't able to reach, Tony Stark kind of gave him that playbook.
Yeah, and some people some people like that, and some people don't. Some people wanted to see. I think Peter do more on his own, you know, like he does in certain comics and stuff.
I still think he's gonna. I mean, that's the thing. We have so much to go.
He's gonna do that
comic book wise, right?
Yeah.
And yes, now that the time frame is allowing
him to do so,
we already saw
him creating his own suit, doing all the stuff that he does,
adjusting the suit that Tony Stark made.
You know what I mean? So he's getting there.
But that's what I'm saying.
People,
be patient. Let them actually get it out. I think Marvel so far has had a good track record with him, and that's what kind of worries. That's what worries me. That if Sony's gonna start saying, "Hey, crossovers, let's do things that don't make sense," like Captain America. At any time, they can kind of pull the trigger on.
I hope that they don't do that. We do have confirmed news. I'm sure everyone already saw. We're not breaking anything here. See, this is where it's gonna get confusing. By the way, for anybody that does, like you said, anybody that doesn't know the past either.
Yeah.
Right here, right now, we're gonna talk about the first original live-action Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, okay? We're also going to be talking about the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Then we're also going to be talking about...
dope. I had some complaints about that.
I had some complaints, I got some things, but I kind of liked him as Peter. I'm not going to lie. He was a good Peter Parker. And then we're also going to talk about the current MCU Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man. There's a lot of different names being thrown around here. There's a lot of people with the same names. You got this person, you got that person, you got Spider-Man, you got Tom Holland, you got Tom Hardy, because Venom. There's a lot of shit going on. But so it gets confusing. So we're gonna stick with us, try to follow along, and try to word it the best way that I can. Jamie Foxx is Electro from Sony's 2014 The Amazing Spider-Man 2. See what I'm saying? It's already like, wow, there's a lot going on here. Starring Andrew Garfield as Spidey, is set to return as Electro in the current Spidey, the current Spider-Man 3. With Tom Holland, which is set to start. Yeah, it's so much. There's so much going on, which is set to start filming this week, by the way. Okay, first of all, how do you feel about Jamie Foxx as Electro? Not like, well, just as a whole, from the other Electro that he played, and then him coming back. How do you feel about Jamie Foxx?
This is one of those situations where I'm all for a recasting, and that might not. No, like, I'm not trying to talk shit. Well, I am talking shit.
Talk that shit.
That's gonna be another segment. We're so many segments and ideas.
Hey, talk that shit.
So jokes aside, kind of straight to the point here would be I'm all for a recast just because, and it's not Jamie Foxx's fault. It could have been due to the script. I did not like his cheesy one-liners. I did not like his character as a whole.
Right there. I want to go back to the cheesy one-liners. I don't remember Electro's name when he's not like Electro.
When he's the janitor,
like when he's the
that.
Regular dude that he is. I can't remember his name right now. That so cheesy. The way that they played that off, I didn't like it, dude.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
It's just over the top cheesy.
And okay, so then this also reminds me of Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah.
Amazing actor.
Ryan Reynolds is a great actor.
Has all the chops, right? Had perfect form, I think, and built
but it was
for
100%.
Script fault,
and
directors, producing, everything. Honestly, I just think I could do without Electro, and that sucks because that's an important character in the Spidey timeline.
Yeah, I think there's so many more characters that they could focus on, though. But the reason that this is probably happening is things like this. So with this news, my bad. I do want to get. Well, I said that I agree with you pretty much. That's my stance too. I have mixed emotions about Jamie Foxx as an actor as a whole. I like him in a lot of roles. I think he is a great actor. Django, Ray. There's a couple other ones that I really like him in. I didn't like him as Electro though, and it just kind of, you know what I mean? You know when you get a bad taste and you just can't like look past it? That's kind of how I feel. But being that Kevin Feige is involved and I have a little bit more trust in Marvel and stuff, I'm willing to go, maybe that's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm feeling. Maybe.
I hope that also Jamie Foxx.
But I'm a little worried about
because Jamie Foxx
he won't be blue in this one either.
Jamie Foxx has always been kind of a cocky asshole. Like
that's what I'm saying. I have like personal. I'm letting my personal feelings get in the way.
That comes from his stand up. I think that he's just that anybody who's tended to be a comedian has
fucking
a harder.
Water hit me in the face again.
It's not the first time
someone's I'm always getting hit in the face, man.
Yeah, he has the other issues.
Mila's looking at me like, what the fuck?
I was having a peaceful dream over here, son.
What are you doing? He's always yelling. Yeah, my bad.
You did not throw me off. I'm just kind of stalling for a second.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm rummaging through my thoughts, man.
Honestly, I hope that Jamie Foxx kind of lets Feige do his fucking magic and not come in as that cocky. Like,
I hope Sony doesn't come in.
I already did such a good job the first time, which you didn't. You know, Fantastic Four, all that shit's trash. So like, you have these people actually listen to the ones that know what they're doing.
Exactly, and follow that.
And I did not purposely point to Chaz to kind of like.
I clearly know. Like they should probably put me on set as like a creative director, a little bit like a consultant. Like, hey Chaz, what do you think about this?
You could be the fact checker for Sony.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I think it's probably the best thing for everybody. This news has brought tons of speculation, such as if the Sinister Six are truly going to be assembling. We know Scorpion and Vulture are in prison. We saw that, right? Yeah. And then here's something else that like
which sucks because he was a dope character that didn't get much light either.
Which one, Scorpion or Vulture?
Vulture.
Yeah. Well, he's coming back because you got to remember a lot of people have already forgotten because the state of the fucking world. We saw in the Morbius trailer that no one's talking about and we haven't heard anything about since we saw the trailer. It seems that Morbius may be breaking them out. Well, we at least know that he breaks out. It looks Vulture, like he breaks out Vulture. I don't know about Scorpion, but I'm just saying because they're in the same place. Maybe Scorpion gets free too. But at least we see that Vulture seems to be out of prison in that Morbius trailer, and we'll see how that all ties into everything going on with Spider-Man now. We know Shocker is out there, I still believe, right? I think Shocker survived, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he still out there somewhere? And now it seems that Electro is coming back, and you may ask, but how? But tell me, but how is he coming back? And we'll get to that in a minute. And who may be filling the other roles in the Sinister Six, because now it's also being reported, get this, that Kirsten Dunst, from who played Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, here's where it gets all convoluted.
Very
again.
fitting though for that role in that
as
movie.
well as, oh God, she was a great Mary Jane, dude. She was a great, everybody knows. She was a great Mary Jane.
That little wink you did
as well as Dane DeHaan, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who was Harry Osborn / Green Goblin in the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Once again, I know this is all like mouthful and like a lot of like back and forth, so I hope everybody's following here. They might be reprising their roles as well.
Okay.
In Spider-Man 3. And if not in Spider-Man 3, they might be reprising their roles in something such as WandaVision or Doctor Strange, which again I'll get to in a second. So that answers the question of like other possible Sinister Six members. You know what I mean? Not obviously not Mary Jane, but I'm saying Green Goblin. You've got Vulture, Scorpion, Shocker, Electro, maybe Green Goblin. You never know, and you never know depending on how they're gonna do their Sinister Six. Again, we just said it a few minutes ago. Not they don't always follow the comics 100% accurately. So maybe their Sinister Six may be compiled of
different characters
that aren't just in the comics and this and that. It could be something different. You never quite know. But they could also bring back Mysterio as well. That's something that's going around that people are rallying for. You and I kind of fall into the. I think you fall into the more like, nah, I don't want that category.
Here's
where
I fall in.
Maybe
here's where I fall in. If Feige if somebody could actually get Jake Gyllenhaal to do a better Mysterio, I'm all for it. And I'm even fine.
Yeah, because your opinion on it was that you didn't really like that Mysterio portrayal that great. Right?
I'm honestly even fine with him staying as Mysterio. It's just maybe hopefully we could get somebody to kind of bring a different spin out of him. Because honestly, I don't think we saw
the best Mysterio
that we could have saw. Again, it was a lot of cheesy kind of one-liner type of shit, and
you weren't feeling. See, everybody's got different opinions.
I personally was not feeling that Mysterio, and again, another great actor, amazing actor, dude.
We also know that there's supposed to be rumor / confirmation, depending on the sources that you go through, of a Craven movie who was also in the Sinister Six. That might be in the works, and then of course, it's only a matter of time before.
Who would you want to play Craven?
Craven. Jason Momoa would actually be a great Craven, but he's also Aquaman, and you know how that works. They don't really
let you do more than one thing.
They don't let you do. They don't really cross too often if you're such a giant character. There are some that cross, by the way, but they don't.
I'd be okay with dumping Jason Momoa as Aquaman and picking him up as Craven.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. It's
Depending
only a matter of time
before
we also see Doc Ock, who Dr. Octopus is a giant.
Yes.
He's kind of like the leader of the Sinister Six in a sense,
And he had a very weird relationship with Spider-Man, because if you kind of pay attention to the comics, he was kind of being a mentor-ish. Mentor figure.
Yeah, come here.
For his own reasons, but
I don't know why I just turned into Scorpion for a second.
That was Scorpion.
Come here. Get over here. And not the Scorpion from Marvel, the Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Completely changing and crossing universes and all that.
Now, how and why is this all happening, you ask? Well, as we all kind of already know, we already assumed, we called it a long time ago, by the way, that this is probably all happening. The events are probably going to occur within the WandaVision series, which is also connected to the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie.
Okay.
That's where this is all probably going to play a part. I think if you saw the trailer for WandaVision, you clearly can tell she's jumping through time and eras and doing things like that.
Which we later found out that very retro style
from the comics, the actual
Vision
suit, Halloween
was the Halloween theme,
which is great way to incorporate that.
Yeah,
great way to incorporate that.
That was awesome. I loved it.
And I think that she's going to tear a rip in time. And I think also, by the way, which is not getting too much talking about right now, is I think Ant-Man's going to play a part in all of this as well. My opinion, because the quantum realm, I think the quantum realm, that's what it's called, right? Doesn't sound right, but I swear to God, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
it's the quantum realm. I think the quantum realm WandaVision and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, obviously it's in the title, Multiverse of Madness, are going to play a part in this. And I think that this is going to kind of bring a Spideyverse. And I think that's where Electro's coming in, and why Kirsten Dunst and her Mary Jane and Green Goblin and all of these. I think that's why it's coming in. I think all of this is going to play a part where it tears, the space-time continuum or something, and brings multiverses into play, which we already got like a big preview of in Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's where this is all tying in. And real quick, okay? Sidebar, we're going to go off for a second here. I mean, it still has to do with what we're talking about. Talking about WandaVision, right? Scarlet Witch. For those that may not know, she is a mutant.
Yeah, she's hot, dude.
Right?
Hey, I'm just saying.
What's her name that plays? Elizabeth Olsen? You talking about Elizabeth Olsen or Scarlet Witch, the actual character?
No, well, both.
Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah. Her adaptation
she's so
of her
pretty,
was pretty,
dude.
yeah.
She's so beautiful,
I like how you said it
man.
all feminine.
No, I'm just being right, man. She's so pretty. But
I wasn't disrespectful. I was just saying she's hot.
No, it's fine. You can say it, dude. You can say it. Because I'm not gonna get into it. So the WandaVision series, right? Scarlet Witch. We all know she's a mutant, right? For those that may have not known that, Marvel and Disney couldn't use the term mutant for a long time. Now they have the XMen back, so we'll see how they retcon that. Or once again, multiverses going back in time. She brings the mutants out. Who knows? But we know that that's happening too. 100%.
Yeah.
That is happening, man. And if you guys don't know, in the comics, Magneto is her father. Quicksilver is her brother. And by the way, Speed and Wiccan are her and Vision's son, kids. They're playing a part in this as well. With that being
Which I'm
said,
curious to see who they're going to bring in for that, but that's
who's playing
separate.
the roles? I think they casted somebody, and I don't have it here. With that being said, we're gonna get into this week's Cosplay of the Week. And this week's Cosplay of the Week comes from Cosplay Universe. Cosplay _universe _ and it is of Magneto by, and I'm throwing it up on the screen right about now, Master K. And for those that are just listening, that is Master _K _.
Hey, I'm feeling the underscore.
He is underscoring the fuck out of this, dude. So let's take a look at this, you guys. Magneto. And it's the white version from oh god, I should have wrote it down. What's it from? Is it from the all new Marvel Now, the Uncanny X-Men?
Yeah.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, or Master K, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's take a look at this, man. Wow. Right? If you're looking at this right now, for the listeners, I'm sorry. If you're not looking at it, youtube.com/SideProject to view this episode right now. And you can look at the Magneto with us. If you're not, you can check out the names that we told you that you can find him at. Amazing, dude.
He almost has a chest as big as mine.
Amazing, man. Go ahead and talk about it for a little bit real quick, because I want to see something that I didn't get was if photographer and Photoshop credit.
Yeah, from what I understand, this particular adaptation of Magneto was when he started kind of trying to repent for his so-called sins and trying to do good, and he had joined I believe XMen, right? At that point, trying to kind of do good.
I believe
he still
so.
had his own motive,
because you see that he has the X on the belt and everything, which attention to detail for you, Master K, awesome.
Shout out to the eyes too, dude.
Yeah, he's floating. I wish I could zoom up. Or you know what? I think I could zoom. I could zoom here. I think I could zoom here. Yes. Yeah. White contacts on the eyes there. Amazing. The whole suit is white with the black accents going on. You got the detail to the abs and the chest, the pecs and everything.
Which Chaz wants to know, is that all you? Because he's into massive.
Yeah, bro, is that all you? You fucking huge, bro. He's out there. He's got his arms spread, and you see the purple going on there. The powers, Magneto powers and everything going on. The cape flowing in the wind. You got the helm down perfectly, dude. The boots and everything. He's levitating. Absolutely amazing, Master K. This is phenomenal, dude.
I think I read that because he could control like magnetic fields and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the stuff that
he can't pick up Thor's hammer.
Dude, I've never even thought about that.
He can't pick up Thor's hammer.
But he's not worthy, dude.
He can't pick up Thor's hammer.
Is Magneto worthy? Oh, man, this is getting super comic deep right now, man. We want to know, one, your thoughts. Do you think Magneto's worthy? And then two, comic accuracy for anybody that read the Uncanny ones and all of that stuff. Is Magneto worthy in the comics? Because I don't know. Okay,
so he's done a lot of bad and all that. He's more of a vigilante, evil person. I get that 100%. but he can control magnetic fields and
That's
stuff like
fucking
that.
nuts, dude. I don't know anything about that. I can't comment on it, dude. I never even thought about that. He can pick up Thor's hammer.
I'll show you the article that I wrote that was actually factual.
So we got some credits to give here.
Yeah.
Master K says, huge thanks to my bro, JHP_cosplay for this awesome photo session. He credits the suit pattern is by Spider Bite Designs, and the suit was sewn by Aesthetic Cosplay US. Shout out to all of you guys for putting all of this together, because this comes together with all of your guys' help, obviously, and this is amazing work from everybody involved. Huge shout out to Cosplay Universe for posting it, which enabled us to find it in the first place, and we're gonna shoot everybody a follow like we always do. This is a great job. Dude. As you know, we are giant X-Men fans. One of our we're huge Marvel fans. We're huge comic book fans. We're huge superhero fans, but Juice has got Wolverine tattooed on him. So as of right now, Master K would be controlling you, dude. Yeah. He put you at a stop.
Well, no, I still have my. I haven't got my adamantium
yet. Oh, okay. Okay, Juice is still a bone Wolverine, because he's boning, dude. Watch out, man! I be boning. We're huge X-Men fans and all that stuff. So this is we love this, man. This is dear to our heart. So Master K, awesome. Shout out to everybody involved, ladies and gentlemen. Please go give Master K a follow, because you're Magneto from the All Marvel Now, if I'm correct, from the Uncanny X-Men. Sorry, I know you're like getting ready to do the outro. From the Uncanny X-Men, I got a long outro here today. Master K, you ready? Your cosplay of Magneto is amazing.
See, you should have done the thing because he's controlling.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. Now it just looks like you know what I'm saying?
What? You took it there. That's something else. I know you like cradling stuff in your hands and stuff.
That's awesome, dude.
Shout out to the boots, too, though, man.
I love it, amazing, dude. That's a really cool cosplay. And actually, you know what? To be honest with you, little sidebar here, little fun fact. I've been wanting to feature this cosplay for maybe a month now.
And it just keeps.
And I know we just did an X-Men. I think we just did an X-Men cosplay this episode before, right? But it happens like that sometimes, man. We've been stalling. We wanted to feature this guy. So while we round this episode, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could get somebody, because me, obviously, again, we're talking about X-Men. We love X-Men. It's just what's coming up.
Yeah, talk about it, dude. Whisper it in my ear.
You fucking threw me off. God damn it.
ASMR to me, bro.
Yeah, you threw me off.
Fucking tell me.
So I am actually not gonna do the outro. I'm gonna let Chaz do it how he.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, I thought you were saying the outro stuff.
No, we're not done yet.
This episode out. And
no, I was gonna say something. As we round this episode out, you mentioned Jamie Foxx sharing pictures and stuff, right? Or was it Tom Holland you mentioned? I don't know.
He took the Tom Holland route and started dropping.
So I just want to wrap the whole topic of everything that we were talking about. Jamie Foxx shared a picture that was quickly deleted on his Instagram shortly after the news broke that he was coming back as Electro, where it showed all three live action Spideys, Maguire, Garfield, and Holland, standing in, and I'll throw it up on the screen. If I can find it, standing in what seemed to be New York, probably, obviously, looking out and up at an Electro-filled sky. Alongside this, Tom Hardy, whom is Venom, has shared. He's always shared a lot of Venom pictures and artist renditions and everything. But over the course of time,
there was actually movies out about him.
Yeah, he shared a lot of pictures of Venom and Spider-Man together as well, which is hinting certain things here and there, particularly Venom eating Spider-Man. He shares a lot of those. And love that.
One of my favorite scenes in the movie was actually when he ate that guy.
Yeah. So that the reason I'm mentioning this is because it kind of gives more speculation to a Spider-Verse. Not only just a multiverse, but a Spider-Verse and more Spider-Man coming in.
Maybe that's how they're
Spider-Man characters.
SMUVWX.
Exactly. I know Venom was in San Francisco, was sitting in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Does he technically live in the same universe as Spidey? I think so, right? Because they showed certain things in Morbius as well, little Easter eggs. If they don't, I'm sure that this multiverse stuff and all of those openings are gonna bring Venom in as well if he's not already in that same universe. And it's so I mean, What was I gonna say? I hate that. I was gonna say something and then it just like, you know when you have it and then it just instantly just goes away. So I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think about all this? Are you stoked for it? I know a lot of people want to see a Spider-Verse. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings from things that I've been seeing about like multiverses and WandaVision and things like that. There's mixed feelings about it. I'm for it if done right, man.
I'm all for a Spideyverse.
Short answer, I'm for it if done right.
One thing that I'm gonna ask and I'm gonna beg of Sony, who never listens to people anyways, is please do not in any way, shape, or form try to bring back Iron Man. Even as a cameo, do not do that.
Yes, which, real quick,
do not do that.
While we get ready to say our goodbyes, it's also rumored that Doctor Strange may see different variations, I'm glad you said that, of Iron Man and Captain America. Specifically, Iron Man, a whole different universe of Iron Man, played by Tom Cruise.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that idea now. Marvel, you do not have my permission to do so.
Don't do it. Don't ruin RDJ's legacy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's not a guy to follow up that legacy, dude.
Don't do it, dude.
If you are gonna do it, you need a young guy that's gonna kind of take that role and then take it in a different direction.
I don't want anybody. Don't do it.
I know,
Leave
but
it
if they
alone, dude.
Okay, it's the same thing with like Wolverine, right? We're talking about X-Men. So like again, we all know Hugh Jackman as Logan, as Wolverine. That's it, no matter what.
Yeah, I think that one's been long enough though.
I know,
where I'm a little bit more, and I'm a huge Wolverine fan.
Okay, but what I'm saying, my whole point.
The Tony Stark thing just happened.
My whole point to this, to cut you off, because like that's what I like doing, is whoever takes over Logan, right, should be a younger person that comes up and does
so they can last longer too. Yeah.
Do not fuck it up by bringing the Tom Cruise into this, who's gonna make like 20 Mission Impossibles.
Don't do it. Just let him do his fucking space thing with Elon Musk. Don't do it.
This, in fact, is the one mission that is impossible because nobody wants to see it.
I don't want this at all. And as you already know, our opinions are the only ones that matter. And then also, I mentioned Captain America coming. We might see a Hydra agent version of Captain America, which occurs in the comics.
I'm actually kind of for that.
Yeah, I'm not completely against that. As long as it's Chris Evans.
Yes.
Okay? As long as he comes back for a cameo as a Hydra agent, Captain America,
I'm kind of take like a
maybe if done right, because it's probably not going to be a giant storyline. It'll probably be like a portion of the movie or show that it's in. Kind
of like doing like a Snyder cut kind of thing, like where you bring it back, but like just with a different.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It could be a little thing. I may be for that if done right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all of those things that you do on the YouTube. It goes. When you go down and you hit that big red button that says subscribe, you hit that and it goes,
you realize you change that every time?
Right there, when you press that, it set me off. And you get 100 project points that validate your sexiness. Thank you guys for listening on Apple, on Google, on Spotify, and all of those things that you listen on when you like and you rate and you review and you do all of those things. And thank you for interacting with us. Oh, God. Juice, tell them where they can find you, man.
Captain_JuiceBox.
And if you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy. If you're looking for us as a whole, you can find us at
Side Project
Podcast on Instagram. I'm getting out of here. So Juice, hit him with your juicy pistols, man.
I thought you were gonna hit him with the I Am Vengeance style.
No.
But